kid's sleepy corner. Rocco the Rhino learns to stand tall. In the middle of the wild, whispering savanna, where acacia trees danced in the breeze and birds chirped lullabies into the wind, there's a school made of smooth stones, soft moss, and a roof of woven vines. And on the very first day of class, stomping louder than anyone, came Rocco the Rhino. He had big hooves, he had a big horn, and he had an even bigger scowl. The teacher, Miss Lemu the Lemur, smiled wide. "Welcome, everyone. Let's all say hello to our new friend, Rocco." "Hi, Rocco," chirped the class in chorus. But Rocco didn't wave. He snorted and muttered, "Humph, I don't need friends." The other animals blinked. Zuzu the zebra tilted her head. Milo the meerkat hid behind his lunchbox. At snack time, Rocco shoved his way to the front of the line. At our time, he snapped Crayon Carl in two. And at recess, well, let's just say Tycho the tortoise's soccer ball never stood a chance. Rocco wasn't mean just to be mean, but he didn't know how to say, "My horn is too big and my legs are too thick. I can't sit on the tiny log chairs like everyone else. I don't fit in." So instead, he said things like, "Your drawings look weird," and "Why would I want to play tag with you?" Every time Rocco saw others smiling, a storm brewed in his chest. It wasn't anger. It was loneliness wearing a spiky mask. One afternoon, during jungle gym time, Rocco saw Tycho struggling to climb the rope ladder. "Too slow," Rocco barked. "Maybe you should just roll back into your shell." Everyone gasped, but Tycho didn't cry. He blinked slowly and said, "That wasn't very nice, Rocco." Rocco laughed loud and sharp. "Whatever." But as he stomped off, something happened. He slipped right off the wobbly log bridge, and with a loud splat, he landed in the mud pit below. Sticky, soggy, stuck. He grunted and wiggled, but his chunky legs sank deeper. No one moved at first. Then Zuzu stepped forward, then Milo, then even Tycho. "Grab on," Zuzu called, reaching with a leafy branch. Rocco blinked. "Why are you helping me?" Tycho smiled, "Because it's the right thing to do." And together, with teamwork and tugging and a lot of squeaky effort, they pulled him free. Back on dry grass, Rocco stood, dripping. His horn drooped. He began, then scratched at the ground. "I'm sorry. For earlier. For all of it." The group looked at one another. Then Milo grinned. "You can sit with us at lunch, but don't smash the banana bread," Zuzu added, wagging a hoof. Rocco chuckled, and it was the first time he really laughed all day. Not loud and sharp, but soft and real. From that day on, Rocco changed. Not overnight, but little by little. He still had big hooves and a big horn, but now he also had a big heart. He helped carry Milo's heavy books. He shared crayons with Zuzu. And one day, when someone made fun of Tycho's shell, Rocco stepped in. "Hey," he said firmly, standing tall. "We don't do that here." The others went quiet, then nodded. Tycho smiled. At the end of the week, Miss Lemu handed out gold leaf stars for kindness. Rocco didn't expect one, But when she placed one gently on his horn, he blinked in surprise. "For showing strength," she said, "not just in your legs, but in your heart." And from that day on, Rocco stood tall not to look big, but to be brave and to look out for others. Because he had learned something very important. Even the strongest of us need help sometimes. And kindness, that's the greatest strength of all. The end. And remember, little dreamer, when you stand up for others, you lift yourself too. So close your eyes and sleep proud. You're growing stronger every day. The day is done now. The stars are out, twinkling gently in the sky. The moon is glowing softly, like a night light in the clouds. And all around you, the world is becoming still, quiet, safe, peaceful. This is the time when dreams begin to stir. Tiny stories floating in the air, waiting just for you. You don't need to do anything at all. Just let the dreams find you. Let them wrap around you like a warm blanket made of light. Far above the rooftops, the sky is brushed with deep velvet blues and sleepy purples. The wind glides slowly, almost like it's humming to itself. You're floating with it, light as a feather, carried gently across the night. A soft silver whale swims through the clouds, slow and smiling. Its fins ripple like waves. Other whales join, sailing silently beside you. Their eyes are kind. Their bellies glow faintly, like lanterns guiding you onward. You feel calm. You feel weightless. You feel ready to dream. As you drift farther, tiny stars begin to fall around you, not fast, not loud, just drifting like dandelion fluff. Each one carries a whisper, a giggle, a bedtime wish. You feel them brushing past your cheeks like soft kisses from the night. Below you, a forest sparkles with gentle light. Trees sway like they're dreaming too. Their leaves glimmer gold and green, silver and sapphire. Gentle foxes curl beneath mushrooms. Owls blink slow and warm. They see you, but they're not surprised. They've seen many dreamers before. The air smells sweet, like vanilla cake and morning dew. You're drifting lower now, floating down through the trees, their branches parting kindly to let you through. You pass a family of glowing rabbits, all cuddled up in a nest of moss. A bear cub snores beside a glowing pond, where moonfish shimmer and leap like tiny lanterns. Everything is calm here. Everything is safe. You drift past a stream that doesn't babble, it hums. A lullaby made of water and light. You don't need to understand the words. Your heart knows what they mean. Now the forest floor turns to gentle mist, and you drift onward. You are light. You are floating. You are being carried by kindness itself. Soon, you find yourself above the sea. But this ocean isn't made of water. It's made of stars. Soft, glowing, floating stars. They pulse like breathing. You move among them, and they part for you like friends. Giant turtles drift past, with glowing shells etched in constellations. Jellyfish shimmer like tiny moons. A school of stardust fish swims past, forming swirls of color in the darkness. None of them make a sound. They don't need to. The ocean speaks with silence. There is a calm deeper than sleep here. It wraps around you. It settles into your bones. It whispers, rest now. There's nowhere you need to be. You rise slowly again, the stars carrying you upward. You drift into a valley made of clouds, soft, warm, and glowing. There are little cloud homes with windows lit by fireflies. Some are shaped like teacups, others like cupcakes or pillows. And in each one, someone is sleeping soundly. You pass a little cloud shaped like a library. Dream books float around it, their pages whispering stories of pirates and ponies, dragons and dancers, cookies and comets. One of them flutters near you, opens gently, and reads itself aloud, but only just loud enough for your heart to hear. You float on. Now you see a field of stars shaped like flowers. They bloom and sway, even without wind. A sleepy bunny hops through the petals, trailing sparkles. A soft wind chimes nearby, made of bells that only rang in dreams. You move past a mountain made of marshmallow. A gentle dragon snores at its peak, its breath releasing soft clouds into the air. You pass above him, and the clouds lift you higher, higher and higher, until all of the world looks wrapped in dreamlight. And you're wrapped in it too. You're safe. You're loved. You're floating in a world that wants you to rest. You feel your eyes getting heavier. Your thoughts are slowing down. They're not racing, they're drifting. Like clouds, like feathers, like whispers of sleep. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Not too early, not too late, not too much, not too little. Just right, just enough, just you. Tonight you don't need to try. You don't need to go anywhere. The dream is coming to you. It's already here. And soon, the stars will tuck you in. The moon will hum you to sleep. And everything will be quiet. Everything will be soft. Everything will be still. Good night, little dreamer. Your dreams are waiting, and they already know your name.